How I went about doing this is first I learned hang fives. I suggest you be pretty comfortable with hang fives before you get going with your nose manuals. They're more difficult, they take longer to learn usually, and they're, well, at least for me, they were more frustrating. So I guess get comfortable on the deck where you keep your feet. I kind of just push mine against the head tube like so. Don't do any of these where you put it on the head tube. You know, it's a nose manual, but it's cheating. So get your feet nice and comfortable wherever you want. Don't put them on the head tube. And when I first started learning them, what I suggest is maybe you put like a hat down here and then 10 feet away put another hat, or maybe a flat surface, go from a crack in your driveway to another crack. Just give yourself like a distance, a goal to where you want to start your nose manual and finish. Basically that just helps you. I guess for me it gave me like more drive to keep my balance, and then you just pick further and further and further, and then once you got your first hat to hat 10 feet, back it up to 20 or 15, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then once you're getting decent, you found your balance point, start hopping into that nose manual flat. Don't just push into it, pop into it, so you get jumping into balance. Then when you're comfortable with that, after you're hopping in, you go 10 feet, then you go 15, 20. Once you're comfortable with that, step it up. Take it to a low grind box, maybe a short one, then a higher one, longer. You just keep going with it. Things to look out for: you're gonna be hopping in, you're gonna go too far, and you're gonna flip over. You know, if you can learn nose manuals without doing that once, I applaud you, because I couldn't tell you how many times I did it while learning. So that's your biggest thing, falling forward. The other one is once you're hopping on boxes, when you get to the end, maybe you're losing it, you're starting to come out of it, and you suck up. You land back here, you might loop out or catch the end of the box and go forward. It's scary, but you know, it happens. I mean, this is a fun trick. I really like doing it. It's one of my favorite tricks I like to incorporate in my style and how I ride, so hopefully I can teach you. So biggest thing with them is you got your feet comfortable, and both feet are going to be on the deck, so it's all going to be your body weight and your arms. If you keep solid arms, then you can kind of shift your weight back and forth like so. So if you're going forward, you can lean back a little bit more. If you're going backwards, you can push forward a little bit more. You don't have that foot hanging off like hang fives. So it's pretty much arm power the most, and then after that, shifting your body. So I'm going to show you, I guess you could call it the 3 steps. Just your flat nose manuals, then hopping in, and then hopping up and across an obstacle, a lower one and a high one. So we'll go about that first. Have water bottle and a piece of wood. That's going to be my first goal. It's about 12 feet. I'd suggest starting off shorter, maybe half the distance when you're first learning, so you're not killing yourself and getting discouraged because you can't make it yet. So this is what it looks like. Alright, well, it's the same basic as when I hopped into it flat, but instead of hopping about an inch, I got like 6. Same thing, it's gonna be trial and error. until you find that balance point. Take about medium speed. If you're going fast, you can get across something like this without really being balanced. And yeah, just a lot of practice. And I'll show you what's up right here. Basic tricks out of it: whip, bar. So what you want to be able to do with those, I'll give you a quick little overview. When you're comfortable getting across to the edge, you want to be pretty set, just balanced, you know, not too far forward, too far back, because you can actually, if you're in a nice solid nose manual, you can get a little, I guess, bunny hop, whatever you want to call it, little pop out, and it'll help you throw a whip or a bar. So main thing with this, you want to be comfortable on whatever obstacle it is. So I'm going to do it on this grind box right here. I'll give you an idea. Other than that, if you got any other tricks, questions, just post them in the comments below. And if we haven't already done a tutorial on them, we'll try to get one out as soon as possible for you. So I'm going to show you a nose mani whip and a nose mani bar, and I hope you guys can get them.